Ever considered a crocodile for a pet? Yes, you heard it right, a crocodile. It's an idea as wild as the creatures themselves, isn't it? But let's not be hasty in brushing it off. There are those among us who dare to step outside the conventional pet paradigm, challenging the norms and venturing into the uncharted territory of exotic pet ownership. In this video, we'll delve into the facts, the myths, and the downright surprising aspects of crocodiles and their behavior. Before we dive into the deep end, let's take a moment to understand these fascinating creatures. Crocodiles, in essence, are large aquatic reptiles that have been around for over 200 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving animal species on the planet. There are roughly 23 known species of crocodiles, each with their unique characteristics. However, they all share a common trait: size. The smallest crocodile species, the dwarf crocodile, measures up to just over 5 feet in length, while the largest, the saltwater crocodile, can stretch up to 23 feet. That's longer than most cars. Now, if you're imagining a crocodile lounging lazily by a riverbank, you've got the right idea. Crocodiles are semi-aquatic creatures. They inhabit a variety of habitats across the globe, from the tropical regions of Africa, Asia, and the Americas, to the freshwaters of Australia. They are truly versatile creatures, able to survive in both saltwater and freshwater environments. A crocodile's lifespan is equally impressive. On average, a crocodile can live between 70 to 100 years. Some species have even been known to live well beyond 100. That's a long time to share your life with a pet, wouldn't you agree? Crocodiles are primarily carnivorous, feeding on a diet of fish, birds, mammals, and even other reptiles. Their powerful jaws, equipped with up to 80 cone-shaped teeth, are designed to grasp and crush their prey. A word of caution though, their bite is one of the strongest in the animal kingdom. Now let's talk about their social behavior. Crocodiles are generally more active at night and are known to be solitary creatures. They are not social animals like dogs or cats and prefer to keep to themselves. Now that you've got a basic understanding of these big reptiles, let's explore the idea of having one as a pet. Imagine having a crocodile in your backyard. Sounds thrilling, doesn't it? But is it really possible? Let's delve into the reality of domesticating these fascinating reptiles. Firstly, crocodiles are not your typical house pets. They are apex predators, perfectly designed for survival in the wild. They require a specific environment to thrive, which is difficult to replicate in a domestic setting. In the wild, these creatures inhabit a range of freshwater habitats like rivers, lakes, and wetlands. They need ample space to roam, swim, bask in the sun, and hunt. Imagine trying to provide that in your average suburban backyard. Furthermore, their dietary needs are another hurdle. Crocodiles are carnivorous, feeding mainly on fish, amphibians, and mammals. Their powerful jaws can take down prey larger than themselves. Now compare this to your dog or cat, who can easily be satisfied with a bowl of kibble. The effort and cost of feeding a crocodile would be immense. Additionally, taking care of a crocodile is no small feat. They can grow up to 16 feet long and weigh up to 1,000 pounds. They are robust, hardy creatures, but they are also susceptible to a range of diseases and parasites, just like any other animal. Veterinary care for such a large, exotic animal is not easily accessible and can be quite expensive. Moreover, crocodiles are not known for their friendly disposition. Unlike dogs or cats, they do not crave human interaction. They are solitary and territorial animals. While they can recognize their caregivers, they do not form emotional bonds like more common pets. Lastly, there's the danger factor. Crocodiles have a bite force that's strong enough to crush a human skull. While they may be small and manageable as babies, they grow quickly, and their predatory instincts kick in as they mature. As you can see, keeping a crocodile as a pet is not as easy as it might seem. It's a commitment that goes beyond the norm, requiring a unique environment, specialized care, and a deep understanding of the animal itself. Crocodiles are not your typical domestic animals. They have unique behaviors that make them fascinating, yet challenging. Firstly, let's delve into their hunting skills. Crocodiles are apex predators, sitting at the very top of the food chain. They've perfected their hunting techniques over a span of 200 million years. Their method is one of patience and precision. They can stay submerged underwater, motionless for hours, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. When their prey is within reach, they unleash a lightning-fast attack. This ability to wait and strike with lethal accuracy is a far cry from the playful fetch your dog might indulge in. Now, let's talk about aggression. Crocodiles are known to be highly aggressive creatures, especially when they feel threatened or when protecting their territory or young ones. They will not hesitate to attack anything they perceive as a threat, including humans. This inherent aggression is something most pet owners are not equipped to handle. Even the friendliest dog may occasionally growl, but a growling crocodile is a whole different ballgame. Speaking of territory, crocodiles are extremely territorial animals. A crocodile's territory can span several miles in the wild, and they are known to fiercely defend their space. Intruders are met with hostility and often lethal force. This territorial nature is in stark contrast to most pets, who are often content with a small yard or even just a comfy bed in your living room. In addition, crocodiles are solitary animals, unlike dogs or cats who can be social creatures. Crocodiles do not seek companionship, and their interactions with other crocodiles are often limited to mating or territorial disputes. They are not animals that can be tamed or trained to follow commands. It's also worth noting that crocodiles can live up to 80 years in the wild. That's a long-term commitment that goes beyond the lifespan of most traditional pets. Clearly, a crocodile's behavior is not something to take lightly. These are wild, aggressive, and solitary creatures that demand respect and understanding. They are not designed to be pets, and their unique behaviors reflect that fact. So, you're still considering a crocodile as a pet? It's essential to understand the legal and ethical implications. Let's first tackle the legal side of things. In various countries, the ownership of exotic animals like crocodiles is strictly regulated. For instance, in the United States, the law varies from state to state. Some states like Florida necessitate specific permits and have stringent regulations. Others like New York outright ban the ownership of crocodiles. Across the pond in the United Kingdom, a license under the Dangerous Wild Animals Act of 1976 is required. In Australia, where crocodiles are native, it's even more complex. Certain states allow it, while others don't. So if you're seriously considering this, it's crucial to familiarize yourself with your local laws and regulations. Now let's shift our focus to the ethical considerations. These are twofold: animal welfare and potential danger to humans. From an animal welfare perspective, it's important to remember that crocodiles are wild creatures. They have specific needs and behaviors that can be challenging to accommodate in a domestic setting. They require ample space, a suitable diet, and proper veterinary care. Meeting these needs can be demanding and expensive. On the flip side, there's the matter of human safety. Crocodiles are apex predators. They're built for a life in the wild, not for living alongside humans. Even with the best of intentions, there's always the risk of a dangerous encounter. This poses a significant ethical dilemma. Is it right to put human lives potentially at risk for the sake of owning an exotic pet? These ethical considerations extend beyond the individual owner. They impact the wider community and our shared responsibilities towards animal welfare and public safety. In conclusion, owning a crocodile isn't just about being able to provide the right environment and care. It's about navigating complex legal landscapes and grappling with profound ethical questions. It's evident that owning a crocodile comes with serious legal and ethical responsibilities. Owning a crocodile as a pet is not a decision to be taken lightly. It's a commitment that goes beyond a simple fascination or an adventurous spirit. It's about understanding and respecting the essence of these prehistoric creatures, their needs, and their nature. We've delved into the world of crocodiles, shedding light on their intricate biology and behavior. We've discovered that these are not your typical household pets. Instead, they are complex creatures that demand specific care, space, and understanding. They showcase behaviors that are deeply ingrained in their DNA, behaviors that no amount of domestication can change. We also learned about the harsh reality of trying to domesticate these powerful reptiles. They grow to be large, potentially dangerous, and require an environment that most homes simply cannot provide. These are animals that thrive in a specific habitat, a habitat that we humans often struggle to replicate. And let's not forget the legal and ethical considerations that come with owning a crocodile. Many regions have strict regulations against keeping such exotic pets, and for good reasons. These laws are there to protect both the animals and the public. In conclusion, while the idea of having a crocodile as a pet might seem exciting, it's important to remember the responsibilities and challenges that come with it. While crocodiles may be fascinating creatures, they are not suitable pets for most people. Remember, these are wild animals and they belong in the wild.